Hello people of the world, CJLD1130, and welcome to my first thoughts on No Man's Sky. This game is a gorgeous game. I really think it's a gorgeous game, but a lot of people don't seem to agree with me on it. A lot of people think it's boring, that you start off with nothing and it's repetitive and it's so stupid. Now, when I played this game, I was immersed immediately into this game. I thought it was something really fantastic, going into different caves and then shooting these crystal formations and different items, different rocks, to get all of these materials. And once all that is repaired, once my ship is ready to go, I could go out into space. And space, like Markiplier said before, it is so cool. I really would love to go to space in reality and just explore it. Now, once you get everything set up, you go to your first space station. And let me tell you, going to your first space station is something really, really fun. Because once you're in, you already have some of the knowledge that you've learned from these aliens. My first alien were the Viking, in which I learned at least probably around some words. And you also get to do in-game shopping with the Galactic Trade Network. Now, the Galactic Trade Network, you get to buy and sell some items, like the stock, like the stock exchange. It's pretty much your intergalactic stock exchange. It's so fun to do. You also make journey milestones along the way. When you're making money, when you're traveling, and when you're doing all sorts of stuff. Killing sentinels, killing space pirates, all that kind of things. Plus, as I said earlier, you also get to learn words from these aliens. Plus, you also get to upgrade your multi-tool and your spaceship. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Upgrading your multi-tool only seems to work with the Viking in my side of the game. I couldn't find any upgrades to any other species out there with the Korvax or the Gek. But regardless, you get to learn words from these aliens once you're standing with them is higher. If you're an ally with them, you get actually, if you're an accomplice or an ally or a close, if you have like a special relationship between them, you're pretty much set with these aliens. So once you're out, you get to explore other planets. You get to do more exploring. Of course, knowing me, I didn't get to leave my home planet because, well, the planet that you start on. Mainly because I really enjoyed this planet because it was so rich in materials. You also get to learn alien languages through different monoliths, and I thought that was really cool. And in different encyclopedias in which I could not get footage of. Now, once you have warp cells, you get to go along the path of the Atlas, if you chose that. And going through the Atlas is something of an amazing thing. So, once you go to the path of the Atlas, it's like, whoa, this is so huge. It's like unworldly. It's like no one has ever seen anything like this. You also get to learn the words of different languages through the Atlas interfaces, which I thought was pretty cool too. So there were many different ways that you could learn alien languages. And in walkthrough wise, this is how you get, and I kid you not, this is how you get Atlas stones in this game. I think you have to gather 10 in order to really complete your game, in which I'm like at 3 Atlas stones right now, but the footage I recorded up to is when I got 2 Atlas stones. So when you're getting Atlas stones, you have to, and I literally mean this, you have to get journey milestones complete before you continue on with the game. It is a very hectic thing, but it is a very good thing to do. Now, once you get an Atlas stone, you explore some more. That's pretty much the basic gist of this game. Gather materials, get milestones done, gather Atlas stones, and travel to the center of the galaxy or universe or wherever it is that you're going to. And I find it so amazing. I find the game really really good. It's not perfect by any means. No, it is not a perfect game. Far from it. It has flaws. Like, for example, if I play so long, I lag a lot. So, I'm sure they will patch it soon, but we'll get to that later. One thing I do not like is inventory management. But when you do upgrade your ships and all, that will become easier to do. And inventory management has really been a pet peeve of mine ever since you start out with nothing, because you had to delete a lot of stuff. But again, it'll be solved when you have bigger ships and more inventory space. So those are my thoughts on No Man's Sky, and I really enjoyed the game. What are your thoughts on it? Please leave comments below, and if you like it and you want to see more on this, please leave some comments. I would love to know what do you think of this game? I personally think it's a good game. You don't have to personally be a fan of it, but I personally like it, and I really enjoy it for what it is. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and have a good night. Also, I forgot to mention that the soundtrack in the game is really good, and it fits the mood of the game pretty perfectly. So, yeah, I forgot to mention that too. Whoops.